Gears now to your forecast as you're taking a live look outside. It is another scorcher out there.
That's right, but we may be seeing some showers later on today and throughout the week.
Yeah, for the timing of all that, let's turn to WDSU First Warning Weather Meteorologist Derek Sibley for how much rain we're expected to get. Derek, and the timing, when can we expect that?
Well, you guys, we really lucked out here today with the showers and thunderstorm chances that were in the forecast. But, some of us are dealing with some of those showers right now across parts of the far North Shore, while the rest of us are looking pretty dry. But there's going to be more storm chances to come for the rest of this week as we're stuck in this typical summertime pattern in southeast Louisiana. So let me show you what we're dealing with here right now. Satellite radar overlay showing that a lot of us today look pretty dry. However, down towards parts of the coast and also near the bayou and parts of the New Orleans metro, earlier this morning we did see some of those showers. Now those showers are mainly focused across parts of the North Shore, while the rest of us are pretty dry. Some of our high-resolution computer forecast models having a tough time picking up on some of those current showers across parts of the North Shore, but as we go really throughout the evening hours, most of them do agree that once we lose the daytime heating, that everything does begin to subside, and we're pretty much left over with some passing clouds here after that. Then we're going to be watching this next complex of showers and a couple of thunder showers as we go into early Tuesday morning across parts of the North Shore, moving south to include the New Orleans metro, moving into the bayou by around 8 o'clock in the morning or so, still continuing south, and by 10 o'clock, the showers and storms should be mainly focused down towards the coast with some locally heavy downpours there, a possibility. Now, as we go into 1 o'clock in the day, that's when everything begins to wind down as far as the showers and storms during the morning hours. But we could see a couple of more isolated showers and maybe an isolated thunderstorm or two as we go into tomorrow afternoon before beginning to subside by 10 o'clock in the evening hours. So these are just typical summertime rain and thunderstorms going up and across southeast Louisiana and South Mississippi, with rain chances ranging anywhere between 40 to 50% through at least Saturday. And there will be more chances of more showers and thunderstorms as this summertime pattern continues across the area. As we go into Friday, you see it becoming a little bit more possibly widespread across parts of the area, and then more so again as we go into Saturday, and once again as we go into Sunday, more daily rain and thunderstorm chances could be a possibility across the Gulf Coast, including southeast Louisiana and South Mississippi. So 1 to 2 inches of rain, maybe some locally higher totals are a possibility across the majority of southeast Louisiana and South Mississippi through the next 7 days. Really what we have to watch out for is just some isolated street flooding. That could be a possibility with some of the heavier downpours that could set up, along with the possibility of seeing some occasional to frequent lightning in some of those stronger thunderstorms as well. So those are some of the main threats we'll have to watch out for. But temperatures right now into the upper 80s to low 90s, but it's feeling like upper 90s to triple digits when you factor in the humidity. In fact, it feels like 106 currently in Hammond and feeling like 103 currently in Bogalusa. Low temperatures tomorrow morning on the North Shore into the mid-70s, but upper 70s to low 80s for the rest of southeast Louisiana. High temperatures tomorrow into the low 90s, very typical for this time of the year, but it's going to feel like triple digits again as we head into tomorrow afternoon, and then as we go into Wednesday afternoon, feeling like anywhere between 100 to 107 degrees in many locations here again. So as we go forward here, you see highs ranging between around 93 to 94 through Saturday, and then dropping to about 92 Sunday and Monday. As far as the tropics go, everything is quiet here locally across the Atlantic Basin, the Caribbean, and Gulf. There's no tropical development expected anywhere anytime soon over the next 7 days. All right, that's a look at your WDSU First Warning 7-day forecast. And again, daily rain and storm chances just about each and every day, with high temperatures ranging between 92 to 94, low temperatures into the upper 70s to low 80s.